Hi guys, this is Positive Girl Gets Fit, otherwise known as TaKesha or Nikki, or even Nikki Gets Fit on Instagram. Hope that you guys are doing well today. Today is October 19th, 2019, just 2 short months away from my surgery. I had gastric bypass RNY surgery on December 19, 2012 by the illustrious Dr. George Lynch out of St. Thomas, Midtown at the Center for Surgical and Medical Weight Loss, where I'm also a patient advocate. So I help patients kind of not so much as hold their hand, but I do work with them the entire time that they're going through their process. So I'm kind of their contact person. They reach out to me if they need any help or have any questions, but I help them schedule appointments. I talk to them about their insurance, and we get all the way up to insurance submission, and then they're kind of handed off to our other team member, our insurance specialist, and she takes it from there. So I'm pretty heavily involved in patients' I don't want to say lives, but definitely in this process to get them to their own weight loss journey after bariatric surgery. So that's kind of where I hang out professionally, but from just a personal standpoint, I also have my own journey that I have to work on every single day. And so in the land of maintenance where I hang out, it's tough. It's tough no matter what side of the fence you're on, either whether you're a pre-op patient or a post-op patient. This thing is tough. It's a mental battle every single day to make the right decisions in taking care of yourself. And so there are a few things that I kind of hang on to that have been tried and true for me, that I think are helpful if you are either working on this process from the front end, or if you are just trying to deal with your own maintenance and taking care of yourself. These are just some things that I think are helpful, but things that we already know, right? So the first thing is journaling. Finding time to just write some things down, even if it's not full on at that very moment, going back to it, like maybe jotting a few words down and then going back to it and kind of expounding on what that meant for you. Whether that be food logging. I mean, food logging is a form of journaling from a dietary standpoint. So giving yourself time to not only log your food, but weigh your food, measure your food, take account of what you're putting into your body. Even if you're eyeballing it, I don't think eyeballing really works for too many people. It may work for some, but I don't really believe in eyeballing. But even if you're eyeballing it, at least having an idea of saying, okay, well, I had maybe about a half cup of this, and then writing that down or putting it in a MyFitnessPal or a Baritastic app, so that at least you have some idea as to what you did for the day. And that kind of stuff really does help you to understand what you're doing at certain times of the day, or just what you're doing, period. I just think is super helpful, even though it can be a tedious process and not everybody likes to food log. But those that do food log tend to be successful with their maintenance. So I think it is helpful to do that, to just keep an eye on what you're taking in. The other thing is support. We do this weight loss journey or weight loss surgery for a myriad of reasons, and a lot of times it's for ourselves and to help ourselves become healthy and happy and confident and feel good in our skin, and just to get off medications and to walk and not be super exhausted, and to not be in the doctor's office all the time. There are many reasons why we do this, but we cannot do it without support. Support can either help you stay successful or get you to a point of success, or they can derail you. So it's good to have good, supportive, positive people, influences in your life that are going to help you get to the next level and continue reaching your goals. So you're going to need to have new goals every single year, or every time you crush a goal, a new goal is going to have to be produced. So if you don't have supportive people there to help you not only achieve the first goal, but help you reach the new goal, then you're going to kind of be stagnant, or you're not going to reach any goals whatsoever. People can do that. People can have you go right back to where you started, if not more so, out of, getting yourself out of whack. So have some good support in your life. People purge people all the time, but it's for their own good. And you know who the negative people are in your life. You know who the people who are like sucking that energy out of your life or getting you off track. You know those people. And it's good to like not be around them if you can help it. So having support. Support can be a workout buddy. Support can be your family and your husband and your wife. Support can be your kids. Support can be your coworkers. You just got to find someone or people that are going to help you get to the next level, because you can't do it on your own a lot of the times, okay? The other thing is making sure that when you're writing down in your journal, whether that be goals, plans, whatever, that you're executing, okay? So a plan is great, but if there's not any execution to the plan, it means nothing. Right? I've said this multiple times. I say this in support group a lot. It means nothing. So you have to make sure that if you're telling yourself, I'm going to work out 3 times this week, and I'm going to give myself 30 minutes for those workouts, and because that's all you have, do it, okay? Make sure you're executing that plan. You can't say, okay, I'm going to work out 3 times this week for 30 minutes, and then you work out one day for 10 minutes and think that you've done something. I mean, you've done something, but you haven't done what you said you're going to do, okay? So don't get mad at the fact that you haven't reached certain goals because you're not doing what you're supposed to do, all right? And then just keep it together, like follow up with your doctor. Sometimes we need to see our doctor, which is periodically in the first year, your 2-week, your 6-week, your 6-month, your year visit, your 18-month visit, your yearly visits. Like if you're not seeing about yourself, we need to make that change, right? We need to seek out either our physician, or if we have moved, or if they no longer take our insurance, we need to find another bariatric office that is going to take care of us, that's going to accept us as a patient and take care of us. Sometimes your PCP office can do that, but they don't really know how to best take care of you, especially with having this procedure. So you do need to find a bariatric surgeon or a bariatric dietitian or someone that delves into this field, that knows what they're doing and knows how to best take care of your needs. That is absolutely necessary. It needs to be a thing for you, okay? Don't just be wandering around here with no team on hand. Find somebody. Even if they're not the people that first took care of you or where you had surgery, find a new team that is going to take care of you. So don't have that be the excuse, all right? And then also see your dietitian. She or he knows how to best help you with your diet. That is where they're coming from a bariatric standpoint. So seek a dietitian that understands our bodies now that we've had surgery and understands what good things we need to put in our bodies so that we can stay healthy and happy and feel good, right? So seek out your providers is what I'm saying to you. Make sure that you are doing your due diligence in taking care of yourself, because that's also part of your maintenance process. It's like a car. You got to go in for an oil change, you got to go in for, get all your fluids taken care of. You got to go in and get your tires rotated and all that good stuff. You see, I don't know much about taking care of a car. That's where Jamie comes in. But you understand what I'm saying. Maintenance, car maintenance can be the same as health maintenance, right? You got to go in to the dealership every now and again and see about yourself. And that's really it. I mean, just understand that this is a process. It's always going to be a process. Don't beat yourself up if you've gained a few pounds, but do address it. Don't let 10 pounds turn into 60. Handle it right then and there. Take care of it in that moment. Don't continue to say, well, I'm not where I used to be. Okay, but if you continue to tell yourself that, you will be where you used to be. And then what? So, you know, some things we can control. There are definitely a lot of things we cannot. But for the things that we can control, work it. Okay? Just saying. So anyway, my hangout range is from 130 to 135. During that lovely time of the month, I go up to as high as 138, 139. But I always come back down to that range of the 130, 135 area. And that's what feels good to me. Could I do more? Possibly. I don't know. Do I want to do more? Sure. But am I happy where I'm at right now? Yeah. And so this is what is feasible for me to handle. This is what I can I can best control, like staying in this weight range. Anything outside of 139, I am truly uncomfortable and I have to kick it into gear. I have talked to my, not only dietitian, but I've also talked to my physician assistant several times. I've talked to my surgeon several times, and they have helped me to get, if it's out of control, to get it back in control. And I appreciate my team for doing that for me. But I actively seek that out. I actively seek that help out when I need it. So there is that. I hope that everybody's doing well. And from the last video, yes, ma'am, got engaged. Looking at, wedding maybe 2020 there. Actually, yes, I am looking at wedding 2020, October 2020. So, I'm super excited about that. And I just thank you guys for continuing to follow me, even though I don't make videos as much as I used to. But I love you guys. If you have any questions, you can always email me at TaKesha.Anderson@gmail.com, or you can comment below. All right, guys. Bye.